my dad used to go to the local card shop in 1981. That was the first year I remember cards, so I was 7. You know, whatever, if I did well in school, you know, something, it was just, he would always bring them home, and I liked, you know, buying it. There was a shop in Studio City, this guy Ken Dinnerman, who I still know, owned the shop, but I spent a lot of time there. And so starting when I was 7 years old, I collected, and as I got a little bit older, I used to trade. I used to, you know, sell things to my friends, and then maybe when I was about 13, I stopped. And then I resumed when I was a senior in high school, and I started buying stuff. And a friend of mine, my friend Peter, used to do these mall shows in Southern California, and we would get a table, and, you know, we would buy and sell. I did that for maybe about a year, and then once I went up to Berkeley, I stopped, and then I didn't do anything with cards again for, you know, 15 years. I think in 2006, on a whim, I was in Tarzana, and there was a shop called Valley Baseball Cards, and that was one of the shops that I went to when I was, you know, a kid, not the original one. And I just wanted to see what was going on there, and the original owner, this guy Max, was still there, because I had remembered him from the 80s. I just started talking to him. I'm not sure he remembered me, and I said, you know, what are you going to do with the shop? And he said, well, you know, I'd like to sell it because, you know, I'm getting older, just want to retire, you know, and I'm trying to find somebody who would buy it. And so I said to him, well, how much would you want? And I don't remember what he said the price, but it was a price that I could afford. And I said, okay, I said, I'll buy it. And so I bought a baseball card shop. I bought the baseball card shop that I went to, one of the baseball card shops that I went to when I was a kid. And people thought I was crazy. I owned it for about a year and a half. And it was too hard to be in a store every single day. So I sold the shop to a guy that was working for me at the time. He bought it for me. I think he still owns it as far as I know. And once that ended, I continued doing cards. I started on eBay, and I was just dabbling in it, you know, out of my house. And that was like 2007. And then I went back to school. I got my MBA at UCLA. People there were laughing at me about, you're selling cards, you know, and it just kind of grew from there. Then I got my first employee. And, you know, then it kind of outgrew the dining room table. And then I got a small office, and then a larger office, and a larger office, and hired more people. And that's how it happened.